Okay, so snow squall watches and warnings are in effect for much of southern Ontario as a nasty system is bearing down on the region.
Yeah, the worst of it expected north of the city, as Bill's been highlighting throughout the morning. But he also suggested that perhaps in King City, where Court is live this morning, that there may be some flakes flying by now. So update time, Courtney.
Yeah. Tell Bill the snow is here. Yeah, we've been waiting to see if the timeline would line up here. And yeah, we've seen the snow in the last few minutes. It's cold, it's windy, and this is really the beginning, right? We know we're dealing with snow squalls that will be rolling into the region. We've got this snow squall warning. It's considered orange as part of the new color-coded system, and it stretches from King City, where I am, further north. In fact, I'm sure you guys can kind of see there seems to be a bit of a change in the weather behind me here. And the sky specifically, it's a little bit darker than it is facing southbound toward Toronto. This snow squall warning again in effect north of where we are, King City, Newmarket, Barrie, Orillia, up to Uxbridge, Beaverton, over to North Durham. I want to bring in Tiziana, Baccega, Rosa with Hydro One to get a sense of how Hydro One customers have been impacted by this system. I'm sure you are familiar with the wind that we've been dealing with overnight. Tiziana, thanks for your time this morning. What's the latest? Any impact to electricity and Hydro One customers overnight?
Sure. Thank you, Courtney. You know what? We are faring pretty well considering the forecast we were preparing for and continue to prepare for. We currently have approximately 13,000 customers out, largely concentrated in parts of central Ontario, such as Penetanguishene, Eastern Ontario, that's Winchester area, and Peterborough, and some parts of southern Ontario.
And when we're dealing with conditions like this, where it's windy and cold, is that a little bit more challenging for your crews to try and get to problem spots and make the necessary repairs and do the work?
It can be, for sure. The conditions that we're talking about, whiteout, it's already resulted in road closures. For example, late last night, sort of northern Ontario, outside of Kapuskasing, there was a closure on Highway 11, but plans were put in place to make sure we could, get through if we needed to get customers restored as quickly and safely as possible. We do recognize how cold it is. The temperatures are plunging, so we do have crews at the ready on standby. They've been working on this since yesterday. As outages occur, we're able to really stay on top of them at this point. However, we do know there's 2 more days of potential weather that could cause damage.
Yeah, that leads into my next question. So it sounds like we're in for a very messy couple of days and some pretty intense weather. What is the message from Hydro One then for people who may find themselves without electricity for short periods of time?
That's a great point, and I think we've been encouraging customers. It's always important to prepare for the potential of an extended outage, whether that means you choose to shelter in place or make arrangements to stay elsewhere. It's really important that you have the items you need. That's everything from non-perishable food, flashlights, extra batteries, charging up electronics, and those extra battery packs that really make a difference in times like this.
Certainly does. Okay, Tiziana, thank you so much. We certainly appreciate your time this morning. We'll be in touch.
Thank you.
So Nick, Jen, we'll continue to get the latest from police, from hydro officials. You heard there are some customers already feeling the effects of the weather that rolled through last night. It sounds like they have people ready to go to respond, given how messy this system is expected to be. Again, it's more north of the city. So, for example, for commuters coming in from the Barrie area, for example, they're likely going to be leaving some messy weather, but they'll be driving back into it later on tonight. And this system calling for as much as 30 to 50 centimeters of snow over the next couple of days. So the message, of course, be prepared, give yourself that extra time. We'll continue to get the latest and also get more reaction from people. For the most part, drivers are saying the roads aren't that bad this morning, just a little bit windy, but now the snow's clearly here. So we'll see how the conditions change.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, and then Courtney, I'm sure there are plenty of crews making sure people are, safe, secure, and warm as the day progresses. We'll see if they need to get called into action. On CP24's Courtney Heels in King City this morning. Thank you, Court.